Okay, this is MN-EX-8 challenge mode. I tried to reduce some of my requirements. I'm using an E2 Saria because it was tight with anything else. I'm sure if you had an E2 something, you could probably do it if you were very good with the timings. I just didn't want to waste any more drill plans. So this is where we're at. We start, we place a Myrtle. We place a Spectre facing down. When we have the DP, I may want to speed this up. But this is my team. I've got Myrtle E2 M3, Spectre E2 60 M3. I upped her because it wasn't quite working. I mean, whatever. My Mia is E2 45, skill 7. If you used a bigger thing like Siobe, it'll probably be easier, but or Aja, skill 2. But I was using her because I had her, and well, I have the other ones, but I was trying to keep the requirements down. Anyway, it's somewhat tight here. You wait for this little, you're going to call it a spider, a crab, who knows. Wait till Spectre attacks it. I put Saria up. Yeah, you wait for this guy on the top row to walk past. You put Cruz up. This one will die. I got a Meteor E245, skill 7. Okay, well, first here, you want to catch the shield guys with 2 medics. The E2 medic goes here, the E1 medic goes here, and he's just caught. All right, you got Meteor here, you pull Cruz up top because we want the DP, it's a little tight. You play Surtur. We're not going to get another charge out of Myrtle. We have to put Perfumer down below because otherwise I was having trouble with the death, which is why I'm using Saria. You got a better medic. You don't need Saria. You got something else, you know, whatever. I just did this way. Anyway, when these second guys come up front, we can activate the skill. And these two die. And then we can pull Meteor, yes. We're going to put a Gravel up here to start working on this guy, doing him some damage. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's a timing thing. And yeah, we put a Cliff Art down here when we want earlier. This allows me to do a stun. I didn't do it here, but I'd be able to stun to survive a little longer, and the stun's pretty much enough for Surtur to kill everything. So I didn't really need Saria there if I used the stun, or if I used something else. It wasn't as tight as it was the first time because I managed it better, but again, timing is really rough. Anyway, we're going to sit here for 60 seconds while we regenerate our cooldowns. Meteor goes up top. Cruz goes down below. Cliff Art goes behind Cruz. Now, as we've been working on this thing for however long we've been working on it, Cliff Art goes here. We wait for our DP to hit 99. And then we put Amiya over here behind, on top of our medic. And this thing dies. This is so Hermia's skill 2 is charged when the birds go by so she can kill more birds. If you have someone better than Amiya and you have manual activation, you don't need to time it as tight, but you should wait for your DP to get full, you know. Anyway, you pull her, you put up a Spectre, you pull your medic, you pull your whatever. We're still a little if, but we got time. We killed one with a Meteor, no problem. The second one, we've got her skill up. It kills it. And we can kill a third one. We can't kill the fourth one with Amiya. We use the stun down below, and Cruz can kill the bottom one. We got down to this far, so if you had something better, you probably would have gotten an extra stun. Anyway, we put Perfumer facing north. We probably should have pulled a Pledge Perfumer before we pulled all those guys for the DP, but we made it, so we're going to say it's okay. Our next placement is we're going to wait for these guys to walk forward. We're going to place a mine when they're, in range. Now they're going to be in range. We place the mine. We place Surtur. And she should be able to burst through these losers. No problem. This is an E290 Surtur that I got from a friends list. There are plenty of people with these. It might be a little tight with an E250, but if you're adding damage somehow, it's fine. I don't know. Anyway, you can activate the Perfumer's skill to keep Surtur alive a little longer. But we managed with the E290. And up top, I was trying to see if Jay could solo the lane, because I was told Jay can solo the lane, but my Jay is only E260 skill 7, and at skill 7, not M3'd, he was not holding the lane. Which was annoying, but whatever. Anyway, so I decided to put things up. Yes, I definitely need my DP for this, because we're going to be using a lot of fucking DP. We add some damage. Now what we're going to do is we're trying to stall for time. Now we have 6 mines and we're stalling for time. I didn't pull gravel there. We'd probably save some DPs pulling for gravel there. But again, we're okay now. I believe I put up Meteor, yeah. I decide that my healing defender can take this. I'm debating whether or not she can take more hits. Activate the skill. Decide to stall for time again. We have a stun on the Cliff Art. Again, we're just adding time. We have them both lined up. Surtur is off cooldown. Surtur is off cooldown, so I use Surtur instead of whatever. Now we could probably just hold her in place with gravel and Surtur, because the cooldown on gravel is low enough that we can just do it. But we got stuns. And we got damage. And once the bottom one is down, we have 3 more mines to hold on to. We're trying to add some damage. We need to kill that big guy up top. The bottom is down. 2 more mines. 2 more mines. And now Surtur is on her last legs. We are hoping to get enough DP to put out our Spectre. But it went down. Surtur went down. If you save... Now we had enough DP for Spectre. We could have thrown a Spectre out and gone for longer if we needed to. But we were done. And that's my MN-EX-8. Slightly less garbage than my other one.